Reflecting on the exercise, Chief Okpobo emphasized that leadership must be felt at the grassroots, stressing that giving back was a responsibility, especially in challenging times. The empowerment program carried out under his leadership as convener of Okugbe Soko for Sheriff underscored people-centered leadership and a renewed call for sustainable community development in Isoko land. The State Commissioner for Works, Rural Roads and Public Information, Mr. Charles Anyago, has felicitated the traditional ruler of Akumazi Kingdom, Jegbefume I, on the occasion of his 60th birthday. Mr. Anyago, in a congratulatory message, described the Akumazi monarch as a symbol of unity, peace and cultural pride, whose reign has continued to foster harmony and development within the kingdom. He commended the monarch's leadership qualities, wisdom, and commitment to the preservation of the Akumazi traditions, noting that his contributions to the growth and stability of the community had earned him widespread respect within and beyond the kingdom. The commissioner prayed for continued good health, strength, and long life for the royal father, expressing optimism that his reign would continue to bring progress and prosperity to the Akumazi kingdom. The Oshimile North local government has suspended all operations of the Igbuzo Community Policing Vigilante ICP and all anti-court groups within the community. The suspension followed resolutions reached at an emergency security meeting convened by the chairman of the local council, Honorable Chief Innocent Iseweze, after the death of a community member allegedly caused by firearm discharge by an officer of the ICP vigilante during the Umodafe Iwo festival in Igbuzo. The report is presented.
The meeting was presided over by the council chairman, Honorable Innocent Eseweze. According to the council, the suspension takes immediate effect pending the conclusion of investigations, while all arms, operational materials, and property belonging to the affected groups are to be recovered by relevant authorities. The council also resolved to organize community security by constituting new community security task force in collaboration with the ICP Management Board and Igbuzo in council. It directed each Ogbe in Igbuzo to nominate 4 persons of proven integrity with no criminal or court-related background, adding that all nominees would undergo thorough screening by the palace and security agencies, with names expected to be submitted to the palace secretary by January 2, 2026 and to the Divisional Police Office by January 6, 2026.
All operations of the ICP Vigilante Group and anti-court unit within Igbuzo community are hereby suspended with immediate effect, pending the outcome of investigations. New community security task force shall be constituted to replace the suspended groups. This will be done in collaboration with ICP Management Board and the Palace. All Ogbe units within Igbuzo community are hereby directed to submit a minimum of 4 nominees per Ogbe for consideration into the new security structure. Nominees must have no criminal record. It's very, very important. This aspect, I need to emphasize on it. These nominees must have no criminal record.
The council disclosed that successful nominees would undergo 2 weeks of intensive training, while efforts were ongoing to withdraw all firearms from the disbanded groups and strengthen security infrastructure across the local government area. Present at the security meeting were men of the Nigerian Police, the Army, and the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps. Honorable Eseweze, accompanied by the 63 Brigade Garrison Commander, Lieutenant Colonel L.A. Balogun, and the Divisional Police Officer of the Igbuzo Division, among other security personnel, later addressed the youths of Ayambolo, community Igbuzo, condoling the family and kinsmen of the deceased. Other speakers sued for peace and for the enhancement of security across the area. The President General of the Ashala Igbuzo Youth, Comrade Lawrence Wanzi, decried the killing and enjoined the council to put measures in place to avoid a reoccurrence.
We thank you for the frantic efforts you are making towards this very issue. Please, we are appealing with all the security agent that is here to bring justice to our brother. That is what we are appealing.
Former Sokoto State Governor and Senator representing Sokoto South, Aminu Tambuwal, has visited Jabo District in Sokoto State following recent United States airstrikes on a terrorist enclave in the area. The strikes reportedly occurred between December 25 and 26. Senator Tambuwal urged residents to remain calm and continue supporting security agencies, describing the incident as unfortunate. He sympathized with affected families and stressed that terrorism should not be viewed through ethnic or religious lenses. He commended community leaders for maintaining peace and said security was vital for economic activities and freedom of worship. The district head, Alhaji Aliyu Graba, thanked Senator Tambuwal for the visit and reaffirmed the community's commitment to peace. Meanwhile, former presidential candidate Gbenga Olawekbo Hashim has criticized the APC-led federal government over the U.S. airstrikes, calling them evidence of deep-rooted security failures under President Bola Tinubu's administration. Mr. Olawekbo Hashim warned that while foreign military action may weaken terrorists temporarily, lasting peace would only come through internal reforms, improved governance, and stronger security. The state government has announced the commencement of recruitment into the Nigerian Police Force, with the Police Service Commission inviting applications from suitably qualified Nigerians. A statement from the State Orientation and Communications Bureau says the enlistment is open to male and female youth of the state origin for recruitment as police constable and specialist entry categories in line with national manpower needs of the Nigeria Police Force. The statement, signed by the Director General of the Bureau, Dr. Fred Ogenesiwe, lists the categories of entry to include medical services, driving and mechanical trades, auto-electrical work, dispatch and escort duties, forensic and technical support, robotics and drone operations, explosive and safety services, animal handling, marine and engineering services, artisanship, tailoring, communications, information technology, and musical equipment supply. The statement says applicants are required to be Nigerian citizens by birth, aged between 18 and 25 for general duty applicants, while specialist applicants must not be more than 28 years. All applicants must possess a valid national identification number, functional email address, and phone number. According to the statement, a minimum of 5 credits, including English language and mathematics in GCE, O-level, SSCE, NECO, or their equivalent, obtained in not more than 2 sittings is required, while specialist applications must have at least 4 credits, including English and mathematics, relevant professional experience, and applicable trade certifications. The statement says successful applicants will undergo physical and medical examinations, aptitude tests, and background verification exercises as part of the recruitment process, while female applicants must not be pregnant at the time of entry and throughout the training period. Interested and qualified Delta State indigents have been encouraged to apply free of charge via the official Nigeria Police recruitment portal and access the site for more details. You're watching the Delta Television main news. Still to come, transport fares across Nigeria remains largely unchanged despite a notable reduction in the pump price of petrol. Details of this and other reports after this break. Please stay with us.
If tanker wey carry fuel fall or pipe wey carry fuel for underground burst, wetin you go do? You go begin bail fuel put for your bucket, or you go run comot far for where the fire go soon come. Na only small time you get to take this wise decision. Waka comot, no, that one no dey enough. Shift, no, that one no dey enough. Stay there dey gist and take pictures with your phone. That na madness. Run, yes, run comot. Yes, your life depend on wetin you do. The fire go come at once and you no go fit control am. Why? Petrol dey catch fire easily. Why? Na just small spark go start big fire. So no stay there dey think. Run comot quick to save your life. No throway your life away because of say you wan pack petrol. Take this advice. This informate na from Public Enlightenment Office, Delta Broadcasting Service, Asaba.
Progress no dey happen just like that. It dey come from support when you need am.
Mommy, I got the school fees. You too much.
Na money point o.
Money point, thank you.
Customer, na transfer abi? Confirm.
Bro, na transfer o.
Na money point oga. Oh, na confirm.
Progress na peace of mind when you know say payment go land as Sure Banker. Progress na small win wey dey carry person go far.
No worry, yourself go make am. Mo go buy ball.
Victor, even you dey use money point?
Of course na, they use money point.
Confirm.
Money Point, made for your progress.
Sonia Tomato Mix, stand up. Easy to open, easy to squeeze, easy to scoop and easy to stir. Dishes come alive with so much taste.
Sonia Tomato Mix in a new stand-up pouch.
Welcome back to the Delta Television main news. In business, transport fares across Nigeria have remained largely unchanged despite a notable reduction in the pump price of petrol, which has fallen by about 28% from its 2024 peak. Petrol now sells for between 739 naira and 850 naira per litre in many locations, following increased competition among marketers. Yet, commuters continue to bear high transport costs. Findings from Abuja, Lagos, Kano, Ilorin, and Jos, among other cities, show that commercial drivers blame the situation on rising vehicle maintenance costs, union levies, spare parts prices, and festive season demand. Drivers have argued that the marginal fuel price is insufficient to warrant fare reductions, while some say adjustments may only happen if petrol falls to around 500 naira per litre. Some commuters have accused operators of exploitation, insisting that fare hikes introduced during fuel price increases should be reversed, while others have called on the government to monitor transport unions and fuel stations to ensure that reductions in fuel prices translate into lower transportation costs for citizens. The Group Chief Executive Officer of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, Mr. Bayo Ojulari, says growing competition in the downstream petroleum sector will benefit Nigerians despite initial market adjustments. Speaking after meeting President Bola Tinubu in Lagos, Mr. Ojulari said the visit was to brief the President on NNPC's end-of-year performance and plans for 2026. Adding that reforms within the company were difficult but necessary. He said crude oil production has risen to over 1.7 million barrels per day, with gas output also increasing. noting that the completion of the Jakarta-Kaduna-Kano gas pipeline would boost gas supply and industrial growth in northern Nigeria. And in sports, renowned British heavyweight boxer Mr. Anthony Joshua has been involved in a road traffic accident along the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway in Makun area of Ogun State. According to reports, the incident occurred today. The vehicle conveying Mr. Joshua reportedly collided with another car on the busy highway under circumstances that are yet to be investigated by security agencies. Sources say the boxer sustained minor injuries in the crash, while 2 other persons were confirmed dead at the scene. Meanwhile, the accident had triggered widespread reactions on social media, with fans and well-wishers expressing concern for the boxer's safety. Local authorities say investigations were ongoing to determine the exact cause of the accident. Governor Sharif Oborewori has condoled the family of renowned industrialist, business mogul and philanthropist Chief Emmanuel Ojeyi, who died at the age of 74, describing his passing as a major loss to Delta State and Nigeria. In a statement by his chief press secretary, Sir Festus Ahon, the governor said the late Chief Ojeyi was an outstanding entrepreneur and visionary leader whose life exemplified hard work, innovation and service to humanity, with lasting contributions to business development, job creation and philanthropy. He recalled that the businessman built a strong indigenous empire through his Noel Ojeyi Holdings and Noel Auto Distributors, with interests spanning automotive, construction, petroleum and other sectors, thereby contributing significantly to economic growth and development generation or employment generation. The governor extended his condolences to the people of Iseluku and the business community, praying God to grant all the fortitude to bear the loss. That's our news. Just before we go, here is the thought. Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds that you plant. To end Delta Television main news, a look at the major stories we brought you. The federal government has pledged that it will bridge the shortage of medical doctors and other health workers caused by the Japa syndrome, with a view to reducing Nigeria's dependence on medical tourism. The president of the Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria, PFN, Bishop Wale Oke, has urged President Bola Tinubu to decisively crush bandits and terrorists across the country, insisting that insecurity has become Nigeria's most urgent challenge. He made a call yesterday in Ibadan, Oyo State, while reacting to renewed counter-terrorism operations. And transport fares across Nigeria have remained largely unchanged despite a notable reduction in the pump price of petrol, which has fallen by about 28% from its 2024 peak. Petrol now sells for between 739 naira and 850 naira per litre in many locations, following increased competition among marketers. Yet, commuters continue to bear the high cost of transportation. That's our news. Thank you for watching. You can also follow our news online on Facebook and YouTube at Delta Broadcasting Service Asaba, or visit our website at www.dbsasaba.com. On behalf of the news editor and the production team, I am Onome Iyarowe. Thank you for watching. Do have a beautiful night rest.